at the bridge.
Welcome back to Brad's Outdoor Bucket Channel. Behind me, Watauga River. We came to a little stretch that I've fell in love with over the years. I've never caught really monster browns out of this small stretch of river, but I've caught a lot of browns out of this stretch of river. So the reason why I came here this morning, we're not targeting the big, browns at this point yet, is there's a big difference between fly fishing for bass and fly fishing for trout. And that when you fly fish for bass and they take it, you strip set the line and you hang on tight. With trout, it's more of a lift your rod tip. Trout's mouths and lips are a lot softer. You'll rip that fly right out if you ain't careful. So, to get my muscle memory back in check with trout, we've come here so I can get, quite a few more hookups. Get back in the habit of lifting that rod instead of strip setting that line. So follow me on out here. Let's see what we can get done.
As we hit the waterways, we hope the fish will tag along. If they don't cooperate, we don't care, we'll stay too long. Find a spot that catches your eye, we make the perfect cast. As we get the nibble on, we yell, get the net. Welcome to the bucket, where the boys will have a blast. Welcome to the bucket, as we ink another cast. With jokes and smokes and how do you do, you might learn a thing or two. Welcome to the Brad's Bucket Show.
All right, we just got out here. I wanted to show you guys how I fish this stretch of water. It seems to be most productive for me over the years. And I fish it on the swing. 80% of my hookups come as it's getting out of the swing. I let the river get a bow in the line, and as it starts to stretch that line out, it's going to swing that fly across. And that's what you need to be ready for. All right, first hookup, and it feels like a small one. I didn't really even have to lift the rod tip for this. Like I said, it is a small one, but fun nonetheless. I find my line. And it's a brown. And that's what we came for. So nice, pretty brown trout. Let's put them back in the water here. Fish on. That's a tight line. He tried to get down behind the rock and stump me up. Felt bigger than what he was because he was caught behind that rock. What do we got here? Rainbow. Told you there was some small ones in here, but they're great practice. Just what you need to get your muscle memory back in check after a long, hard summer strip setting on them bass stripers. While I fish here, I want to explain to you a little bit about what's going on with this river and how all these waterways affect one another. Boone Lake finally completed its repair of a leak they found down in the cave that was causing water to bypass the dam to the downriver side, which was a very dangerous situation for the populace downriver of the dam. Now, for the last 6, almost 7 years, they had to drain the lake down to a substantial level. It's been very low. Fishery has suffered. Boone Lake Association has had members drop out right and left. Their funding's down to nothing. They're only down to 1 boat crew helping to keep the lake clean. So they, just over the course of the summer, completed the repairs and started bringing up the water levels. And to do that, they've shut the dam, started generating from Watauga Lake here, and this dumps into Boone, so it's helped to fill Boone back up. Boone is currently 2 feet from its standard winter level pool. So, you know, with it up, you know, that high, they've stopped generating for a time. And you see this big tree out in front of me. That tree didn't used to be there. The last flood that this area had, it was literally picked up by its roots and relocated. Right there is where it's found its home. So this is the first time in a while that I've actually been able to wade this river for them generating, helping to fill Boone Lake up. And of course, by them filling Boone Lake up, it's also caused Cherokee and Douglas lakes to be low because they have shut the dam at Boone Lake to allow it to fill up, and its water dumps into Douglas and Cherokee. So you know, with that said, it's amazing how all these waterways tie in together. What happens to one affects the other. So just my little take on what's going on with the waterways. At least the trout are still biting. Not as hard as I wish they would, but biting nonetheless. So let's see if we can catch some more here. Oh, I had one on, he got off. Damn it. Got another hook up here. This was a little bit better. And that's what you call a catch and release. There's one on, right there. Oh, see if I can keep this line tight. I didn't even have to lift my rod tip on that one. He grabbed it and went the other way with it. There he is. And that was a rainbow. Say goodbye, rainbow. And that is one of my little secrets to fishing this river. Cover as much territory as possible, work both sides, keep moving forward. All right, that's a wrap for me this morning. We've caught some, only have one get off, so I'd say the hook set's right. So I believe we're ready in the morning to head on up to Blue Springs with the strike indicator and the zebra midge. Get down deeper water, try to catch a bigger trout. So thank you all for tagging along. You're extending out an invitation to come on out with me in the morning. I'll bring you along with me. We'll see how we do. So until in the morning, take care, tight lines.
As we hit the waterways, we hope the fish will tag along. If they don't cooperate, we don't care, we'll stay too long. Find a spot that catches our eye, we make the perfect cast. As we get nibble on, we yell, get the net. Welcome to the bucket, where the boys will have a blast. Welcome to the bucket, as we ink another cast. With jokes and smokes and how do you do, you might learn a thing or two. Welcome to the Brad's Bucket Show.